Hi everybody. Welcome to Power for Parkinsons again. So we want to work on some strengthening of our arms and our core using our band. So if you don't have a band, I'll give you some other options in a minute, but I do also want to remind you to stay on for the whole class, because I'm going to be working on a lot of balance in the latter part of the class, and that's really helpful for all of your activities of daily living, both in the house and outside. So stick with me and we're going to sweat it out. That's our theme for this month. So find your band, preferably with handles. If you don't have a band with handles, you can use one of these bands and knot the ends to help you hold on to it. If you don't have one of those, try one of these, which I bet a lot of you have from physical therapy. And again, knot the ends if you don't have them knotted. Finally, if you don't have that, you can take a pair of leggings or pantyhose, or even a long sleeve stretchy old shirt, and that you don't mind stepping on, because we will step on these at some point. So I'm going to put these items under my little table here, and take your band or whatever stretch item you're going to be using and place it on the back of your chair right here at the seat, so that we can grab it pretty quickly after we have started. So relax your arms down by your sides, sit nice and tall, pull your back away from the back of the chair, make sure that your toes are straight ahead, knees lined up with your toes. Let's have a little bit of music.
Is there any way we can do class without music?
Yes,
today?
we're going to do class without music today. We're having a few sound problems today. So we're going to start with a couple of sun salutations. Turn your palms out, sitting nice and tall. Take a big breath in and out. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Lift your chest and spine. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Lift and lengthen. Already working on your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach forward and down. Touch toes or ankles, or maybe shins or knees, whatever is comfortable for you. Breathe in again. Reach forward and up. And breathe out. Relax shoulders and elbows. Lift your chest and spine. Let's do it again. And big breath in, reaching wide and up. Breathe out. Lift your chest, lift your spine. Working on your posture. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift and lengthen. Relax the shoulders. Let your head float up like the helium balloon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach forward and down. See if you can go a little bit further and bring your chin toward your chest. Breathe in again. Reach forward and up. And breathe out. Exhale. Relax the shoulders and the elbows. Good. Relax the arms down. Swing the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Now stretch, stretch, stretch. The arms are nice and long, and you're sending the energy flowing down your arms like flowing energy, and they're coming out the tips of your fingers like laser beams, turning you into the superheroes. Relax the arms again and reach. Long, stretchy arms. One more time. Relax the arms again. Good. This time, reach, reach, add the head, turning toward the back hand, and rest. Now we're going to actually slow this down a little bit more. So we're going to take the right arm forward, left arm back, and we're going to step left. So step, look toward the back, and reverse. Step right, reach left, look toward the back hand. Step left, reach right. Step right, reach left. Remember, you're mirroring me. Step, just a little step as you reach. Step as you reach, but you're looking towards your back hand each time. And begin to speed it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Good, relax. So that is an exaggerated form of our everyday walking, but that mechanism of gently swinging the arm, the opposite arm from the leg that's stepping with a slight twist in the body, which is natural, has a tendency to go away with Parkinson's. So we're going to try to hit that every single time. All right, so this time I want you to roll your shoulders up, push back and down. We're warming them up. Up, push back and down, single shoulder roll. Up, push back and down, other shoulder. Up, push back and down. Turn your head to the right and center, to the left and center, to the right and center, to the left and center. Roll the shoulders again. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down, single shoulder roll. Up, push back and down, other shoulder. Up, push back and down, and looking up and center, chest stays lifted. Look down and center again. Look up and center, looking down and center. Last time rolling up, push back and down, up, push back and down, single shoulder roll. Up, push back and down, up, push back and down. Good. Tilt the head to the right and center, and left and center. Keep those arms relaxed, right and center, warming up that neck and center. Good. Take a breath. All right, reaching up, try to touch the ceiling. Reach and reach and reach. Both arms up, press down. Reaching up, press down. Now, reach and reach and reach and reach. Both arms up. We're going to twist toward the right and press down. And up, reach toward the left, twist toward the left, and press down. Let's do that again. Reach and reach. Try to touch the ceiling, getting taller. And both press the air down, look right, reach, press the air down, look left. One more time, reach and reach and reach and reach, and both press the air down as you twist and look right, reach, press the air down as you twist and look left. Good. Turn your palms out, lift the arms, and try to touch the walls, moving your rib cage from side to side. And we continue. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing this arm across, clasp and swing. Swing, batter up, swing, 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 swing. Open out, palms down this time, and reach, 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 reach. Really move that rib cage. 4, 3, 2, 1, and swing this arm across and clasp and swing. Swing, try to keep those shoulders and neck slightly relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Roll your shoulders again. Good job. Okay, so we're going to march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still counting with me. Open out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, back in 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 2 sets of 8 marches right here, and then out for 4, in for 4, out for 4, in for 4, and we're counting the whole time. Then we're going to add on heel forward and in, heel forward and in. Touch that heel, stretch the leg to the side, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, come back. Let's try that again, that section, but we're going to add an opposite arm with a push. So we're going to push, push, you're mirroring me, push, push. Now both arms push, 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 warming up those arms. Good. And then we start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, back in, 6, 7, 8, and push. And push, reach the heel, reach it, push, and push, and push. Repeat that section, push, and reach the heel. That's it, you've got it. And push, and push, and push, and push. Comes center, hands on thighs, open, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Nice wide straddle to warm up and stretch these adductor muscles. So sitting tall, press, release, press, release, press, release, press and stay. Take a big breath in. Exhale, relax those shoulders here. Tilt forward. Here's your flat back. You're pushing down into the floor with your feet. You're pressing your legs wide. Your chest is pressing toward the floor. Back of your neck is long. Breathe here. Good. And sit tall. Relax the arms. Wiggle those shoulders up and down. Forward and back. Good job. Toe heel in. Scoop under. Lift this leg up and down, other leg, up and down, first leg, up and down, other side, up and down, just warming up the hip sockets. So clasp your hands, lift that leg up, drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Bring your foot slightly forward. Let's warm up the ankles, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Stay up in the flex. Draw 3 circles with your big toe. 1, make them big. 2, and not too fast. 3, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3. Line your toes up with your knees. Press, lengthen the leg. Hold it there. All right, hold it there. Let go. Lower the leg. Wiggle those arms down, hold your chair seat, pull the leg in, take a breath. Clasp your hands under the other leg, lift it up, drop your shoulders, lift your chest and spine, bring your foot slightly forward, and flex. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Stay up in the flex. Draw 3 circles with your big toe. 1, 2, 3, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Line up those toes with the knee. Push and lengthen that leg. Lift your chest and spine here. Hold it there. Let go. Lower the leg first. Wiggle the arms down. Bring the leg in. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. And now we're going to grab our bands. So you want your bands underneath your armpits. If you don't have bands, you'll take those leggings and you'll hold on to the legs or the pantyhose. You'll hold on to the ends of the legs, but make sure that there's something hanging here so that you have a good grip. You're not at the end where your hands are going to slip past the end. All right, everybody sitting nice and tall. If you really want to challenge yourself, you could stand doing this, but it's perfectly fine to sit. I'm going to stay seated. So sit nice and tall, again, lifting your chest and spine, and let's press forward, release, forward, release, forward, release, forward, release. Now we're going to do 4 fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Rest. Take a breath. Open to the side. Slow and stretchy. Lengthening the arms, keeping the chest open, chest open. 4 fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do that whole thing again. We're really working on the strength of our arms, which is important, and keeping the chest and spine lifted. That's our core. Reach, release, lengthen, release. Really long arms. Really stretch those arms. Faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open. Long arms. Lengthen. Try to straighten those elbows. Lengthen. And lengthen. Faster and shorter. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Wiggle it out. All right. Open the toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. So we're open in that straddle. Push the right arm up and the left arm down. Tilt slightly over to the left so you get a nice long side stretch. And release. And stretch. And release. So again, we're still stretching our arms, opening our chest, but we're lengthening our sides, getting a good stretch to the side. Stretch and release, really good for the spine. And release. One more set. Breathe into this and breathe into this. Good job. Wiggle it out. Keep those legs open so that the knees don't fall in. Knees are lined up with the toes. Keep the shoulders down, chest up. So let's reach here again. Long arm here. Release. Reach, release. Reach. This is chest height. Reach. Release. Now we're going to go a little higher. Keep that shoulder relaxed. Reach, release, diagonal high, release, reach, release, reach, release. Pull your bellies in as we reach toward our ankle and up, ankle and up. Pull those bellies in and lift, in and lift. Good. Now reaching diagonal high without crossing the midline. Reach, reach to the side. Big reach, big reach, big reach, big reach, and down. Again, a side stretch, but a reach, a lengthening of the arms. Good. All right, take a breath in. We're going to do the whole thing from the beginning. Exhale. Good. Okay, here we go. Chest height. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's continue a little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going up. 1, 2, a little higher. 3, 4. I'm adding on more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going low toward the ankle. Pull your belly in. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5. We're speeding up a little bit. 6, 7, 8, now we're reaching diagonal high, open the chest. 2, 3, 4, continue lengthening the arm. 6, lifting the spine. 7, 8, big reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, bigger reach. 5, lengthen the arm. 7, 8, and reaching down, looking front. 2, 3, pull your bellies in to help, and reach that arm. Reach, reach, reach. So we've really worked our arms, now. Toe heel in, take a breath, wiggle those shoulders forward and back, alternate up and down, loosening up the shoulders, relax the neck. So really lengthening this part of our arm, keeping the chest open in part of that. Now we're going to take the bands back from behind, bring it around to the front. So here's where you're going to want to hold on to your handles, or you're going to want to hold on above those knots or on the knots, so you have something below your hand. Hold your bands here, put them on the floor, and step on them. So they're right underneath your arches of your feet. Lift your chest, elbows in, forearms are parallel to the floor, chest and spine are lifted, and your wrists are not bending. They're nice and flat. Let's do some bicep curls. So we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take a breath. Good. Turn, rotate the arms from the shoulder sockets. Straight elbows for this, flat wrists. Now we're working the tricep muscles. Those are the muscles on the backs of our arms, yes? So we press straight arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, really push, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, breathe, roll your shoulders. Rotate, elbows in, arms to here. We're going to do it again, but this time we're only going to start with 6. 6, yes? And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, rotate, straight elbows, flat wrists. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, rotate, come back to here. Now we're going to 3, 3, 2, 1. Release, rotate. 3, 2, 1. Release, rotate. Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1. Release, rotate. 3, 2, really push behind you. 1, release, wiggle it out. Roll your shoulders. So one of the best reasons for strengthening your arms and really strengthening those biceps and tricep muscles is if you need to push to get yourself up off of a chair, out of a wheelchair, possibly off of a toilet seat, yes, or God forbid you should fall. Your arms will automatically go forward and you will help to break your fall, especially if you have strong arms. So really important for us to try to strengthen our arms. Now let's bring our elbows in again. Bring our hands so that the forearms are parallel to the ground, to the floor. Keep those wrists nice and flat. You may curl your fingers or open your fingers for this. Lift up so there's some resistance on the band, and then open and touch. Open and touch. Open, touch. Open, touch. Open, touch. Open, touch. Open, touch. Open, touch. Release. That is for flexibility in your shoulders and your rotator cuff. Yes? Okay. All right. Now come to this position again. So we have flat wrists, straight elbows. We're going to pull one arm forward and one back. One arm forward and one back. One forward and one back. One forward and one back. So there's some resistance. You're pulling and pushing at the same time. Trying to keep those wrists flat and the elbows straight. Let's speed it up a little faster, and here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross-country ski, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do this. 7, 8. One more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Woo! Okay, take a breath. Good job. Wiggle those shoulders out. Roll the shoulders. Relax. Always important as we're doing our strength training to try to especially continue to relax your shoulders and neck muscles. Okay? If you start to feel any kind of pain in here, yes, or in here, you want to back off. All right. Bring the hands forward. Cross the hands. So the backs of the hands are together. And now this is the tricky part. You're going to want to let go with one hand and grab both handles, both knots, or both ends. Yes? So I have this one free and I'm here and I end up with my bands crossed. Everybody see that? I end up with the bands crossed. Now we're going to pull those handles, knots, or ends back to our hip crests, press our elbows back, and bring our knees and feet close together, sitting tall. You're going to slide your leg open. Notice I said the word leg, not foot, leg. Think about your thigh and keep that knee lined up with the foot. So slide open and close. Other side, open and close. Open and close. This might be an inch, or it might be 3 inches, or it might be 5 inches. That depends on your leg. So this is strengthening your leg muscles, really important for balance and gait. Slide, slide, slide. Good. Relax. Wiggle it out. Pull back again, sit tall. All right, we're gonna stomp some grapes. So we're gonna lift up and stomp and up and stomp. Up and stomp and up and stomp. Up, stomp and up and stomp. Up and stomp. You can say this with me. Up and stomp and up and stomp. Up and stomp and up and stomp. Up and stomp and up and stomp and up and stomp and up and stomp. Good. All right. Rest. Wiggle it out. Wrap those bands, knots, or handles around your thighs. Bring your feet together, both the insides of your big toe joints and your heels. Sitting tall. Open your toes together. Open your heels together. Lift your toes and drop. Lift your heels and drop. Open your toes and close. Open your heels and close. Lift your toes and drop. Lift your heels and drop. Open your toes and close. Open your heels and close. Lift your toes and drop. Lift your heels and drop. Open your toes and close. Heels and close. Lift your toes, drop. Lift your heels, drop. Good work. Okay. All right, let's pull this out. Step out of the loop. So both feet are out of the loop. Reach down and bring that loop up so it's in front of your face. You can let go and let the handles, knots, or ends hang. And you're going to take both hands right in the center. Now, if you have leggings, you're going to have to kind of grab on a little wider. Bring your arms down so this is in front of your chest and it's low. Shoulders are relaxed and your hands are open about 3 inches. Good. So we're going to pull apart. Pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Right arm up, rotate, down. Again, up, around, and down. Hold on, left arm up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. Grab the band, lift it up, chest tight again in front of your chest. Open, stay there, keep pulling, turn to your right. Come center, turn to your left. Come center and rest. Pull, turn to your left, come center. To your right, come center and rest. Pull, spiral the whole upper body to the right and center. Keep pulling to the left and center and rest. Pull, spiral the whole upper body to the left and center. Keep pulling to the right and center and rest. Good job. Wiggle it out. Up and down, back and forth, back and forth. Pull open. Touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Pull open. Touch your chest, you're still pulling. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Keep those wrists flat. Pull open. These are your push-ups. Press and relax. Open, touch, press and relax. One more. Open, touch, press and relax. 5 push-ups. Now, we're going to go to some overhead presses and some tilts. If this bothers your neck or shoulders, you can always go back to the push-ups that I just showed you, and you can do those instead. Here we go. Open, press, release, relax. Open, really pull, press, release, relax. Now we're going to do a couple where we tilt to one side and you're going to stay up there. If it bothers you, back off. Pull, press up. Pull your right arm and pull yourself over to the right side. And center, release, and rest. Pull, press up. Left arm pulls you over to the left, big side stretch. Come center, center, and rest. Wiggle it out. Good. Getting a nice stretch there while we're building up the strength of our arms and working on the flexibility of our upper torso, especially our chest. All right, we're going to put our bands out of the way now. And I want you to shake your hands, wiggle your fingers, flash your headlights. Shake your hands, wiggle your fingers, flash your headlights. Good. Okay. Are you ready? Because we're going to move into the standing section now, and I want you to stay so we can work on some balance. I've got a lot of great balance work for you today that's really going to be helpful. And we've strengthened those legs. That's going to help as well. So widen your feet a little bit more. Pull your heels back just a little bit behind your knees. Think about those toes pushing down into the ground. You may use your hands here to help you push up, or you may open to the side and push this way. Or you can just do this and stay seated. You have the option to stay seated. So if you're going to stay seated, please do try a little bit of lifting here, and then I will try periodically to show you some of the things that you can do that we're doing standing. Most of it you will be able to do seated, okay? I try to design that, but if you have questions about it at the end, you can always say, wait, I didn't get this, how do I do this seated? And I'll show you. Okay, so here we go. Ready, push down on your feet, and 4, and 3, we're gonna do 2 more, and 2, getting a little higher. Now really push down on your feet, push down on your feet and up with your head. Try to touch the ceiling with your head. That's it, feeling really tall, strong legs, grounded into the ground, feeling really solid. Good. Stay there, clear focus, and breathe. All right, let's get a little rhythm going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add your feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 2, 3, 4. We're going to go around to the back of your chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to show you behind your chair. You can also do this seated. I hope that you can see my feet behind the chair because it'll make it easier for me to demonstrate what we're going to do. Let's start with marching. So hands are lightly holding the back of the chair, and we march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Back to the marches, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out, out, in, pick up those feet, out, in and out, out, in and out, out, in. Beautiful. So now we're going to bend and stretch our legs and then lift our heels and try to balance and come down. If you're sitting, you can do, when we bend, you will lift your toes up and then put them down, and when we lift our heels, you will lift your heels up. So you will be lifting your toes and then lifting your heels. Really good work for your ankles. If you're standing, and many of you have done this before, parallel feet for all of us, ankles right under your hip sockets if you're standing. And we bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Keep those shoulders over the hips. And bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch. A little coordination there. Lower. And bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. Okay, that was a challenge there. That was a challenge. All right, open your legs a little bit wider. Watch carefully. You're going to reach your left arm out. That's 1. Pull into and lift your right knee. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. A little faster. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 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 Good work. Very good. All right. Step out a little wider. Bend, shift. Bend, shift. Bend, shift. Bend, shift. Bend, reach. 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 Come back to center. So we're going to do bend and reach, but this time bend, reaching across the midline. We did this before with the bands. Reach, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. So if you're sitting, you might want to lean forward and then reach, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Now we're going to reach straight ahead. Reach over that chair, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Keep going, bend, reach. Pull your bellies in, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Back off if that bothers your lower back. Bend, reach, 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 bend, reach. Good job. Wiggle it out. Wiggle those hips out. Step in, toes straight ahead. Now I'm going to demonstrate this first on the side of the chair so you can see what's happening with my feet. Bend the knees. You can also do this seated. Lift the heels. Heels go to the left. Knees to the right. Back to center with the heels. Lift the heels, make them go to the right, knees go to the left, heels lift, come back to center. Lift the heels to the left, knees to the right. Pivot back to center. Pivot the heels to the right, knees to the left, pivot back to the center. Let's take it a little bit faster. Keep those knees bent and lift, pivot, lift, center, lift, pivot, lift, center, lift, pivot, lift, center, lift, pivot, lift, center. Now, I'm going to come back here so that you can see. Lift, pivot to the first side. That means heels are going toward the left, knees are going toward the right. You're holding your chair. Step forward with your right leg, bend the front knee, straighten the back leg. Your feet need to be at least 6 to 8 inches apart. So you can take a bigger step forward, or you could step your foot back a little bit, whatever works for you. Take this right arm, reach it, look over those fingers. Try to keep that knee, that right knee tracking over that right foot. Optional for both seated and standing folks. Let go and balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, bend both knees, lift the heels, come to center, and bring your feet back to center. Let's try it to the other side. Bend your knees, lift your heels, swing them to the right. So now we're facing toward the left. Knees are bent. Yes, left foot takes a big step forward. Bend the left knee, tracking that knee over the left toes. Back leg is straight. Take your left hand, reach, look over your fingers. Seated folks, you're doing exactly the same thing. Yes, optional if you want, take the back arm off and you're balancing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, bend the back knee, lift the heels, come forward, and push yourself back to center. All right, we're getting there. So, I'm pushing my chair forward. Actually, I'm going to turn it to the side because we're going to do our back stepping and together, step back and together, step back and together, step back and together, step back and stay there. Here is that lunge position again. This time the left knee is bent, the right leg is straight. We're holding with both hands. Push the back heel down into the floor. Push the hips forward. Chest is up, but you're leaning slightly forward. Find a particular spot to focus on. Take a big breath in. Exhale, always good for balance. And letting go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another breath. Exhale, don't move your eyes. Optional, both hands off. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, rise, and step forward. Let's do the other side. So we're going to step back with the left foot, bending the right knee forward, tracking along the front toes, pushing that back heel down. Hips are forward, chest is lifted but slightly forward. And we let go, keep that focus there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another breath. Exhale, don't move your eyes. Optional, both arms off or one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, rise, and step forward. Good. So let's step out. Bend your knees and let's go back to that sway. From side to side. So we bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bend and stretch. Now we're going to bend and swing one leg, opposite leg toward your derriere, trying to kick yourself. Kick yourself, kick yourself, kick yourself, kick yourself. Now we're going to let go, same arm as the leg that's swinging. If you want, that's it. If you're seated, just do your arms. You can lift one leg. That's it. and come center and rest. Take a breath, reach down, up, and over. There's that big side stretch again, working on the flexibility of our spine. And down, up, and over, and open. Still working on our balance. And bend, and stretch, and bend. If you're seated, you're lifting your toes and then stretching. Or you can lift your legs up and stretch and bend. Everybody, pull those skinny jeans up, zip your magic zipper, flatten your toothpaste tube from your tailbone, squirting that toothpaste through your spine and out the top of your head onto the ceiling. Grow an inch. I know you can do this. Grow an inch and a quarter. Breathe out. See if you can get a little bit more. Let go. Wipe the toothpaste. If you can, let go with the other hand. Wipe the toothpaste. Open out. Stretch your fingers really wide. Push your feet down into the ground. Even if you're sitting, tilting from one side to the other to test your balance, standing or seated. Starting to sparkle and shimmer and glimmer as the stars that you are, that you've turned into, and you're smiling and you're having fun and you're proud of yourself because you've done an awesome job today. And come back to center, bend your knees, toe heel in, nice parallel position, knees bent. Let's hula hoop our hips around, loosen up our legs, just relax them. Lower back letting go, and around to the other side, hula hooping to release. Good. And now I'm going to pull the chair back. We're going to walk around to the front of the chair. Feel the chair with the backs of your legs. Swing your arms forward. Open wide, reach behind you, and squat and lift, reach behind you, squat and lift. One more time, squat, feel the chair, smoothly sit down, no plops, yes, good job. And shake one leg out, shake the other leg out. Shake your arms and hands out. Wiggle your shoulders out. Up and down, back and forth. Gently wiggle your head like the bobblehead doll. Good, and let's just do one last sun salutation. Big breath in and out. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Lift and lengthen. Breathe in, breathe out, go as far as it's comfortable. Bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in, reach forward and up. Breathe out. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Lift your chest and spine. Close your eyes for just a minute. Feel how tall you are. Feel how supported you are. Feel open across your chest. Relax your arms, palms up onto your thighs. Still feeling tall, supported, chest open. Open your eyes and smile. All right, everybody, great work. And remember, if it's Monday, it's Strength and Balance with Nancy from Power for Parkinsons. Be well, be safe, no falling, and I'll see you next week.